Okay, let's talk about a new buy first from Josh Brown. PSX, yeah? Phillips 66?
Yes.
Tell me more.
So you were like on some sort of extended vacation earlier this week.
I was.
Frank Holland and I had had a conversation about energy stocks because nobody cares about energy, but there's a little bit of a stealth rally happening in a handful of names in the XLE patch. PSX, I gave it a letter grade. I said it's still a C. Stock's been shaping up over the last couple of days. It's not an A, but I'm buying it anyway. I'm anticipating a breakout. Marathon has already broken out. We talked about it Tuesday. Valero has already broken out. We talked about that one too. Phillips 66 is one of the three largest of that refinery group. Has not broken out yet, but I think that could be coming. Number one, there's a million reasons why an insider might sell stock in their own company. Pay for a daughter's wedding, real estate transaction, diversify the portfolio, whatever. There's really only one reason why they buy. We had 4 board directors at Phillips buy stock this summer, including one a couple of weeks ago of $1 million worth. And you've also got Elliott, one of the most successful activists in the world, quite frankly, now has 2 board seats at Phillips and is on the record publicly stating this should be a $200 stock. So I bought a little bit today, probably not done buying. I do believe that this will follow Marathon and Valero higher. I don't have a stop in, but if you want to risk manage the position, I like 120. That is not only the 200-day moving average, it's also exactly where the stock bottomed in the first 2 weeks of August. The buyers came in force. If they don't come in, the next time it tests 120, I want out. I'll take the small loss. That being said, if Elliott is right, and this should be a $200 name, and the refiners remain bid, I think this thing could work, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, so, Joe,
yes.
Correct my memory if it's wrong. You bought, within the last month-ish, Phillips 66, Valero, and Marathon together as a trade.
Correct.
And then, if I recall correctly, within the last 10 days-ish, you got out of all 3.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Sold Marathon.
You still have Phillips 66.
Kept Phillips 66. I kept Valero as well.
Okay. They're all part of his thesis in a way. What do you think of this move?
Well, his thesis is one of the reasons why I kept Phillips 66. Valero and Marathon each had moved up towards 52-week highs. I looked at Phillips 66. I saw the underperformance, and I said, do I want to stay anchored to that position and believe that they can turn it around? And I think they can. A little bit more on what Josh is talking about with Elliott Management. Here's the issue. It's an ideological issue within the company and Elliott Management. The company has been pivoting in the last several years, going a little bit more diversified, getting into chemicals, getting into LNG, moving away from their downstream refining routes. Elliott has said, wait a second, we have a 5% position. That's not what we want you to do. We want you to focus on who you are, the downstream. Recently, Phillips goes out and buys the remaining 50% stake that they had in WRB refining from Synovus. That's an indication that maybe they are leaning towards exactly what Elliott Management wants, which is focusing on the downstream. That gives you a little bit of excitement to believe that the underperformance, you'll be able to experience the mean reversion, and it'll catch up to MPC and Valero.
12 times forward earnings, 3.5% dividend yield while you wait.
Guys, I think it's worth noting that Elliott had an absolute home run in Marathon Petroleum 5 years ago. I don't know if you remember that, but they got in, they were active. They made a killing when Marathon spun out Speedway. Not the same thing at Phillips, but they know what they're doing.
I think also, Joe, you own Electronic Arts, right?
I do.
And Josh, you recently bought that.
Yes, I did.
Right?
I did.
I sense a trend here.
We're both from the South Shore, Long Island. We both eat at Mateo's and 388. Yeah. We both play golf together. There's a lot of
I think
brotherly
Josh,
love here.
He looks at the holdings in Joe T and he's like, best stocks in the market. There they are.
Yeah. All right, good stuff.
We like winners, Judge. I'm not going to apologize for it.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize at all. You can join Josh, by the way, at our next CNBC Pro Live event at the New York Stock Exchange. Where's that? That's right here, January 15th. We'll have a series of interactive clinics to help you invest, chart, and trade like a pro. Limited tickets on sale now. You can scan the QR code on the screen. You can visit cnbcevents.com/pro live for more with that lineup right there.